that white strawberries exist. Now Daisy, female. Daisy's name in Japan is Horumon, apparently. A second cousin who is a cow through and through. Their running speed is the same as whether on 2 or 4 legs. I'm glad they don't have the old description for Daisy. For those who don't know, Daisy's feet squirt milk when she runs. I just think this is important for y'all to know. In theory...
Don't look now, but Vividists he just arrived.
I hate you.
They're kind of a big deal.
I hate you so much right now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Morning, Arcata.
3.
How goes it?
2, 1. All right, here we go. Boom. Oh.
Imoru
Is that
100.
really?
Look at you arriving nice and early. Aiming for that first
million
redeem.
roses? Amazing. That's amazing. We're rather impressed. Such a pointless exercise. Well, thank you for doing it. We're so pleased. Yes, let's go home now.
You did it.
Thank you, Mark.
Morning, Blaze Eyes Aiding. How goes it?
Look at this! Look at this! It's 9:27. 1 million roses! I need to do backspin if I'm doing this. I got distracted by the golf cart! I screwed that up because I thought I was going to get hit by a golf cart. I'm glad this guy has no peripheral vision whatsoever. What? What? Hello? Why was that musical? Why did I just auto-tune my own voice?
Rat King Dad. Look at you arriving nice and early. Aiming for that first redeem?
How the hell?
Tiger eats everything. Look at you arriving nice and early. Aiming for that first redeem?
My God. My God. Learn that white strawberries exist. Now Daisy. Daisy, female. Daisy's name in Japan is Horumon, apparently. A second cousin. Apparently my clips are gonna stop. I'm glad that didn't cut off earlier. Oh, I was playing, I didn't even realize I was playing Miku. We're gonna play Flock again. I haven't played the. I made it to 86%. I haven't played this in years, but it was an absolutely lovely experience, and I want to play it again. Ow! Hey Vividus, hey Arky, hey Amoru, hey Blaze, hey Rat, hey Taiga, hey Pluto. Ugh. Hope y'all are doing all right. I hope y'all are feeling lovely. I just want to vibe with y'all. Let me drop the volume a little. Ooh. What is that volume scale? 1, 2, 3, 4. 75%? 50%? 25%? Like what is that? So we'll do that, I think. Because the music was a little loud. I like that easy, charming. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it on because we don't need to struggle. It doesn't do anything, right? But I hope y'all are doing well. I appreciate you coming by. I'm very tired. I apologize for this morning stream being shorter. It was only about 2 hours. I did want a longer one, but you can only do so much, right? Yeah, plugging in my phone. Aw, I appreciate you. Between streams, I did it during this morning stream, I think. I did change the stream loop goal. It is now 25, it is now 100 instead of 200. More attainable goals are more important. Even we haven't hit a goal in a long time for stream loops, so putting it at a lower level isn't the worst. Now that, especially now that we've added the putting a lower goal isn't as bad, I think, with having per stream funding, which kind of counters that as a thing, right? Hey, Dor. How's it going? I love the way this looks. Like I'm staring at the scenery, right? I love seeing the way they did all the flowers and things like that. I really need to kind of see what I can learn from this, because it's something I kind of want to recreate, is that kind of terrain, which I know most of their terrain is actually it's considered grass. It is a grass shader, where basically they take an image and then they spawn that a bunch as particles above the terrain, is what's going on, I believe. Here we go. We were at 78%. I didn't catch everything. That's fine. You know what? It's Mari's turn. Milkshake got to go. Now it's gonna be Mari's turn. Hey, Rose. How do we want to look? This is a multiplayer game. I would enjoy having somebody to play this with, but he's fine. The hat really takes all of it, doesn't it? You don't get to enjoy the hair if you've got the hat. Hey, Sharon. Let's go with the flowy hair. I think this is everything I unlocked in my main one, which is neat. I'm not certain, but color palettes. Let's be purple. Let's be this purple. Customize the burb. Ooh, I love the shine on that one. We're going with that one. And we're going to avoid the hat so we can have the hair, I think. Do that nose. I'm happy with this. Hold to create. But yeah, you can host a game. You can join other people's games. We're just going to play a solo game. I think we're almost there, old girl. Ooh. Hey, Snow. I think we're almost there, old girl. Hard to tell with all this cloud, though. I wonder if that's why Aunt Jane needs our help. I appreciate the lurk. You like her, I think. And she's a zoology professor, so she'll definitely like you. Look how long the tail is on that bird. Not so sure about Uncle Reg. You're not one of his beloved sheep, so he might not even notice you.
Snowmeth, I have an important question. How do you feel about bombadillos?
In theory, Arky? In theory? But... Oh, man. Yeah, no, getting the sounds is gonna be a pain. Because I don't think I'm gonna be able to just go, oh, yes, this. Like let me check really quick. Like, let me see if somebody's ripped all the sounds or not. The sounds haven't been ripped, so I'd have to do it myself. And I don't have this on PC, which is gonna make it harder. But we'll see. I will consider it. You can add it to the stream chatting whatnot and see if I can find it. Oh no, I feel you on that, Arky. I do. Like chalk and cheese, Reg and Jane. Hard to believe they're twins. I can just about see the towers up ahead. What a relief. Hey Maple, let's find Aunt Jane and see what's going on. In Flock, you do not control the height of the bird directly. It'll do this by itself, as well as avoid obstacles. So, like, we can do our expressions. Trying to wave. There it goes. It kind of reminds me of Journey, when I think about it, or Sky, Children of Light, when it comes to the interaction stuff. I can see how dirty my monitor is right now, though. Yeah, it's not actually, like, the tail isn't actually long. It's just a visual effect for when we're moving. Whee! I adore this game. Visually, it's so lovely. Like, look at all the... I'm gonna go with lavender. Like, there's something about this shape that they made, and I'm wondering... I think it is just a static PNG that's being placed and spread like you would typical grass, but it looks so good. Visit Jane. Or yeah, Jane. The stream crafting channel. The water towers. New landmark added to map. Boop. I hear you. I don't remember how to interact with you. Oh. Alright, it's so lovely to see you. Come and chat with me before you do anything else. Hey. That Mari? Yes, come see us immediately. And take a look at that magnificent bird while you're at it. Yeah, I did hit the right button, but it's like, no, you gotta talk first. Yeah, I love the way they went about these textures. Like, it's just a dither pattern, and then they trimmed it. I personally probably would have went through and trimmed the little ones that it cut through, but, I mean, it doesn't matter that much. I am not the one to ask, Rat. It looks right to me.
Hey.
Mari, you made it! I admit, I was getting worried.
Hey.
Is that you, Mari? What a sight for sore eyes. Oh, did I just get blocked? Sorry. Wow. Wow. No. Sorry. This is funny. I'm mentioning this because this I feel like is worth mentioning here. Somebody on like I had done a simple post just saying, hey, don't use words rooted in ableism is what I was saying. Was all I said. Now, and I said that is a slur. Here's the thing. For some reason, people seem to think slur has to be the worst word in the world. There are absolutely horrible slurs, don't get me wrong, and there are ones that are lesser slurs. Slurs have ranges. It's a scale. It is a vague definition. Slur is just disparaging remarks. That's all a slur is. I'm gonna go on a slight ramble here. I love the time of day change. A slur is just a disparaging mark made about somebody. That is the definition of a slur. Like, that is the definition of a slur. Like, that's not up for debate. That is, like, the dictionary definition of slur is a word that is meant to disparage somebody. Right? Like, if you're using a word towards somebody to attack them, it's probably a slur. Now, the levels of it vary. There's legally recognized slurs versus non-legally recognized ones. We're not talking legal. We're just talking the definition of a slur. And I just said, hey, don't use... My post was simply, hey, don't use words that attack people's intelligence. Like, it's not hard. Yeah, I said, don't use words rooted in ableism. So he goes, but no one uses it that way anymore. Just say you want to say slurs. Like, no one asked if people actively mean to use it as a slur. The word not being used that way still has collateral. That's all I said. And Prison got really mad that I said that my response to them when they said that, I gotta pull up what they said. Their last little bit was, I don't know which words that would include, but if we're really talking about all intelligence-based insults, that's absurd. And I responded with K. I just sent them the word K, and that was enough for them to block me. Like, listen, if you want to use words that you found out are bad, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. I am going to judge you for it. That's all it is. There's a reason I'm going to use one of the most common ones that I have blocked here. There is a reason the word dumb is blocked in my chat. You can't say the word dumb in my chat. It's an intelligence-based insult that is rooted in ableism. There are others I should definitely add to this list, right? Like, I should definitely add other words to the list. I think we would all be better people if we can avoid using those words. I don't think we need to use those words to insult things or stuff or anything, right? Like, that's not... Like, I'm not saying you're an awful person for doing it. I'm not hating you if you do it. Yeah, like, I'm not saying somebody's awful if they do it. I think too many people have decided that slur specifically has to be, like, the worst thing in the world. Hey, Clue. And slurs can be absolutely horrible, to be clear. Slurs can be absolutely horrible. Some slurs aren't seen as that bad. Like, I am LGBTQ. The word queer does define me. It's still a slur depending on how it's used. Many people still use it as a slur. If I use it to describe myself, I'm using a slur. It's not that bad of a slur when I'm using it to describe myself. You know, like, but that's still what it is. And we need to be aware of the meaning of the words we use. We should know what we are saying. Like, we should know what we are saying. I don't think that's asking a lot. Like, I really don't think that's asking a lot for people to know what we're saying. But I don't think people know what a slur is, by definition. Sorry, I know this is kind of derailing from the game, but the fact that that person just blocked me. I had the conversation with that person open in another tab. And I just watched the tab auto-refresh itself, and it's like, hey, that's not how that's supposed to go. Which is why that distracted me. I do apologize. Is that you, Mari? What a sight for sore eyes. We've had a cloud surge, the first one in decades. It came in so fast that it swallowed up my research students. Yeah, Yeah, and it's context, right? Like knowing the context of it. But like generally speaking, if you're in the wrong if you're in the company of strangers, right, you're not going to use that word, right? Like you're only going to use that around people you know or in your own space. Like it's not a word you use outside of your own space with audiences you don't know who's listening. Like that's the big thing. Don't use harmful language with strangers. It's not a big ask. It's not a big ask to think about other people. And I don't know why people are so hurt when they're like I think that this is a case of this person being willfully ignorant. They are choosing not to know. They are choosing not to know what that means and acting on it. They have decided that slur itself is the worst, like, possible words imaginable. Slurs do definitely contain the worst words imaginable. I'm not going to argue against that, but some slurs are considered soft. As I mentioned earlier, the word dumb. A lot of people aren't going to see that as a slur. It is a slur. It is a slur. It is meant to insult somebody's intelligence, but is specifically, in this case, meant to insult somebody's intelligence, basing it on a word that is used to describe people who can't talk. Now, that word isn't used anymore, but the fact that that is a word to attack people that can't talk makes it an ableist slur. The fact that they've decided that it's not because no one uses it that way. They also picked a different word. Like, I wouldn't tell them what word it was, because it doesn't matter what word it is, right? Like, they were mad at me because I would not tell them what word. I didn't say what word, which in this case it was the D word. But my replies, simply put, because I'm not gonna try and reconnect this thread. They asked if it was the R word. I said, that word is making a resurgence, and it can apply to that as well. This was under a video about using words attacking intelligence, so take your pick on any intelligence-based terms used to attack others. Because I don't think it matters. Yeah, no, exactly right. And I'm not gonna allow that through. Because obviously, like I said, that word is restricted for a reason. But you're exactly right. Like, there's certain words, it's still used that way. They just don't realize that it's an ableist term. Like, they don't realize the origin. They're not thinking about what they're saying. But I said the point of the video that inspired this was just saying, hey, the word has harmful origins, and you should try replacing it with something that isn't. And then they use another one, and I go, sure, that's also not the one, but the word doesn't matter here. The point was, if you learn a word as an insult rooted in something harmful, it's not hard to replace. If you learn it's harmful and don't care, then that's also your choice. And then they go, that's not a, they tried to argue like that's not necessarily a slur, blah blah blah. And I go, any word used to attack someone generally is considered a slur by definition. Avoiding ones that are ableist, especially as they have possible collateral with anyone who sees/hears you, isn't a huge ask. I'm not saying someone is awful for doing it, but intentionally doing so, not caring when you do, or when you learn something is harmful, does speak to one's character. And that's where, and they go, if we avoid all comments disparaging intelligence, that is a big ask. And I go, avoiding medical terms isn't a tall ask in this case. And they go, really? So I shouldn't say the word, it was something about the word stupid, and I just said K, and they blocked me. Like, you were being disingenuous. You shouldn't call people stupid. I don't... I mean, even if we ignore the slur part of that, you shouldn't call people stupid. I'm not asking a lot there either, right? You shouldn't call people stupid. You should not insult somebody's intelligence based on things they can't control. Which is also why I said willfully ignorant on this case, because I wouldn't even insult somebody by calling them ignorant. Ignorant has a lot of socioeconomic things. underfunded areas, growing up in poverty, growing up homeless, things like that can all lead to somebody not knowing something, and there's nothing wrong with not knowing. Being willfully ignorant is somebody who has the ability to learn and is choosing not to. Right? There's a distinct difference there in the words you use, and I think we should all be more aware of the words we use, especially when it comes to the usage of insults. That's all I'm saying. Which I am going to reply to my own post. I am going to be petty here. I'm just saying, block for saying we shouldn't insult people's intelligence using slurs is interesting. I don't think people realize a slur doesn't have to be the worst word you've ever heard. While that is true, while that is true, I like that there is kind of that bit of not needing to distinguish between the two in casual conversation. I think if you're insulting somebody, it's a lot more cutting if you say that they're being willfully ignorant rather than just saying they're being ignorant. Like, I think if you want to insult somebody, calling them willfully ignorant carries more weight than just saying they're ignorant. Just going, they don't know better. They're choosing not to know better. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference there. Like, there is a distinct difference there. And I think that is something worth kind of bringing up. What a bunch of wallies. You want to catch a bird rider like Mari getting swallowed up? We watched you and that bird zoom across the cloud like you've been doing it for years. Actually, that brings us to the reason for your visit. You see, I'm creating an official Uplands creature guide, and I can't do it without a bird rider. Imagine all our glorious local creatures in one handy book. And none more glorious than my little sheep, Bessie. Keep an eye out for her, Mari. My students are lending a hand with the book, but we can't keep our pace with the creatures. We need a bird rider to get close to them. Try flying up to a creature, Mari. Oh yeah, I'm on a perch. Whoop. Okay, let's go get the one that was hiding over here. Where are you? There you are. Hello. Boop. Well, they don't seem bothered by you at all. Let's try identifying one. First, take your time and observe them closely. Look for distinctive markings, behaviors, habitats, anything. When you're ready, press X and we'll open up the creature guide. There's a blank copy of our interactive Uplands field guide. Each space represents a creature that lives in the uplands, including the one you've just been peering at. To help you narrow down your options for which species this is, you'll want to identify the family it belongs to. Glebes are such a ragtag bunch, but they all have wings of some sort. You find yourself saying, well, it isn't any of these other things, it's probably a glebe. Identifying the species is far easier. Give it a go. Glebes! I think the thing that I don't like is that the glebe should be the first one. If that is the, if it's not any of the others, it's this. It should be first or last. Hides in long grass, one single feather on its head. Nocturnal, masked by face, antlers, chicken-like body, distinctive hopping gait. See, I think it's a Gallus glebe. But because I don't think that counts as one single feather. And that's not long grass. I don't think. So it's this, because it's hopping, right? Hop, 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 hop. That's right, it's a Gallus glebe. Well done. Oh. You're making great progress. Not many creatures left to identify in the areas left to identify in the areas you can reach now.
Ew.
You've identified your first creature in record time. Soon you'll be skilled enough that I can trust you with my whistles. These whistles belong to our granny. She used them to charm creatures. Once they're charmed, they follow the whistler. So I thought we could use that technique to make more detailed observations. But I need to make sure you got the hang of the creature identification list. Go out and identify 3 more creatures for me. Aww. Like you. Hello. Boobadoo. Okay, so that is a cosmet.
Oh.
Found your first cosmet. Cosmets have a distinctive boomerang shape and only live near flowers. Well, you're not a yellow... You might be yellow-tipped. You're not pink-nosed. You're not vertical stripes. Spots on fins. No, very large change. It's gonna be this. Horizontal stripes never camouflage yellow-tipped. Boop.
Oh.
That's right, it's a yellow-tipped cosmet. Well done.
Oh.
You're making great progress. Not many creatures left to identify in the areas you can reach now. I think the hard part with doing this as a redeem is I would need to get a screenshot of each of them. Like, I would need to get an image of them cleanly, right? Which, I mean, granted, I can just go into the guidebook that I can go into here and take a screenshot and then trim them. So that's not, like, the worst thing. Just, like, remove the background, and then when people redeem it, it would pop up. So, not the worst thing there, but it's something I need to keep in mind if I do the sounds. I love these guys. The Buells!
Ooh.
Now there's a Buell. Buells are all Buell are just beans with faces, really. It's adorable. Well, you're not scruffy. You're not skimming water. Basking concrete, you're probably a basking one. Yep, basking. Basking Buell. That's right, it's a basking Buell. Well done.
Oh.
You're making great progress. Not many creatures left to identify in the areas you can reach now. One sec. Bit. I want to add a little...
My favorite thing about being good at problem solving is that if you are good enough at it, you stop convincing yourself to do things, and start having to convince yourself not to do them.
I may reread that in a moment. Yeah, that's... I mean, you're not wrong. Like... It is good to... Like... I think that's kind of thing. Like, I'm generally good at problem solving. Like that's one of those things. Like... But... What's nice, because like my keyboard's busted. My good keyboard is busted. There's corrosion on the board, and one of the leads is damaged right across the board. And now, I know I could solder and fix that. I 100% know I could. I don't have solder, and I don't have the gun. I don't have the money to invest in a soldering iron. I don't have the money to invest in the solder. And if I'm wrong, I've wasted money. So I just have to tell myself, no, don't do that. Just don't, right? Like, I don't need to do it. So I just need to stop myself there and say, hey, no, we don't need to spend that time. We don't need to spend that money. We have a keyboard that works pretty well. We don't need to mess with it, right? Hello.
Hmm?
Oh, but that's just a sheep. I forgot that sheep was all by itself in a category. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, what do you mean by just a sheep? I won't have you talk about Bessie that way. Oh, alright, alright. I suppose there's no harm in documenting the sheep, too. Although, it's not like there's anything to say about them. Bessie has a face like a glorious summer's day, and wool that would make an angel cry. You write that down in your fancy guide, Jane. Let's crack on, shall we?
Oh.
You're making great progress. Not many creatures left to identify in the areas you can reach now. Uh-oh, Jane, batten down the hatches. Thieves incoming. Oh no! It's a Buell! No! The whistles! No!
Hey.
They've stolen my whistles! And your feed bag. You've been away at that university too long, Jane. Fancy forgetting to secure your stuff against burgling Buells. I did not forget. You should have warned us sooner. We can't charm any creatures without Granny's whistles. Mari, I'm sorry about this, but I'll need you to track down the little burglars. One of them headed to the meadow near our camp. The one Bessie's in. Can you see if you can spot it? Yeah, right here.
Ugh.
I know it's there, but it's almost impossible to find when it's hidden in all that meadow grass. I could set Bessie on the meadow. She'll make short work of that grass, and the burglar will have nowhere left to hide. Come on, Bess. Time to show Jane and Mari what you're made of. Nom nom nom. Bat. That was actually pretty impressive. Well done, Bessie. Great job, girl. Who's a good little sheep? Is it Bessie? Yes, it is. You're so cute and good at munching. You're gonna get such a fussing. Anyway, Mari, you'll be able to drag the burglar out of its hidey hole now. Just grab its beak and give it a real hard yank. That's a burgling Buell, alright. Such pesky little thieves, and almost impossible to catch if you just dislodge them. Yep, there it goes, and good riddance too. Have a look in the burrow of the burgling Buell. Let's see what it stole. Boopity-boo, boopity-boo. You recovered the whistle for Buells. That's an ocarina.
Hey.
It's the Buell whistle. What a stroke of luck. Beep, 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 beep. Whistles each have a unique song which can be used to charm creatures from a particular family. This one's a Buell whistle, so it plays the song that appeals to Buells. Oh, and it looks like your bird picked up the song too. What a smarty pants. Now you'll have the Buell whistle, and you can go up to any Buell and try to impress with your song. Go on, give it a go. Any Buell will do. Well, we know we got these Buells. Hello. See that braggedy thing? They're sound waves. The still ones show you the critter sweet spot. The moving ones are yours. See if you can get it to match up. Press X to sing. What am I trying to do? Like, there wasn't much there. Kinda, yeah, no, I see it, right? It is a squirmel. Oh, I think it's because I put it on easy. There's no actual thing at... Oh. I got too far away. Okay, so I gotta follow it. Yep. Because I have it on easy. I can't actually screw up. Why can't I go through that? Oh yeah, I have to. Yeah, you have to dash through those. It's fine. Woo. Oh, you're Nadia. Hey, Jane. Oh, well done. You seem to got the hang of things. Okay, so next up, Jane, give the poor kid a moment to relax. It's been Project This and whistles that all day. If you run Mari and that bird ragged, they'll be no use to anyone. Mari, your next task is take a breather. Just flap over to the perch I've marked and get a well-deserved rest. I suppose a little break might be nice. I'll have a cuppa and you can go and see what's so great about this perch, Mari. Whee! Purging is a great way to relax and appreciate the beauty of the uplands. You can do a bit of critter watching if you focus. Just hold L2 and take a closer look at your surroundings. Now, I've mentioned this before.
Oh.
Where am I looking? There it is.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, is that an Emperor Cosmet? I thought they were just one of Granny's stories. Bet it's exploring the lupin fields just down the mountain. Cosmets love lupins. Why not brought it to the cloud layer? But I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Every game deserves a park bench. To me, a park bench is anywhere you can just sit in the game and exist. The magnificent beast. You can hear it from miles away, too. Oh my, the cloud layer is falling? Is the Emperor Cosmet making that happen? But yeah, every game should have a park bench where you can just sit down and observe the world. Except for maybe racing games, I guess. Though, honestly, the idea of a racing game having, like, a parking space where you can just sit and kind of, like, look over, like, a cliff edge or something also qualifies. That's better. You can see lupin fields over to our left. They're beautiful at this time of year. Go take a look. Taiga, you're being summoned. My computer clock is wrong. No, my computer clock's fine. Jingle, jingle, jingle. You might have to ask in the Discord, Blaze. I don't know. Let's see. We got more buells to meet up, and I don't think we got all of them up here. Let's go up. Up. Yeah, we got you. We got you. Is there another one hiding up here, or is that it? I think that... Well, maybe that's it for the opening area. Oh no, it's these guys! Don't remember what the trick to these guys is. Do I just go slow? Yes.
Oh.
This is your first Piper. Pipers are long, strong, and often mistaken for windsocks when they're in flight. Okay, so Pipers, yeah, their windsocks when in flight. So, enjoys napping on tree moss, not you. Will dive into burrows when startled, maybe? Lives in colonies on cliff faces. It's gonna be that one, isn't it? No. Okay, so then you must be vigilant.
Oh.
Okay, fair enough. Keep searching for creatures to identify. Your guide's not going to fill itself. Okay. Well, we got this little guy, and we don't have the right whistle to get a vigilant one though, so they're just gonna have to stay there. Because we only have the Buell whistle right now. But yeah, this grass shader, this is what I want to figure out how to do. Which I'm pretty sure in this case is just them taking a drawing of it and spawning it like regular grass, but it's so fluffy, and I love it. Aw. I forgot I could perch here. Okay, so if I can do that... Oh, wrong button. There's a sheep there. I see the sheep. Hey, Kai, how's it going? It's a lost sheep. Playtime's over, you woolly wally. Mari's gonna yank you out of there. Everybody should follow Kai. Kai is chill vibes. I've raided Kai before, but I don't usually get to raid Kai in the afternoon. So if you're hanging out here and it is, you know, the afternoon, as a nice little bit, you should follow Kai. Kai's streams, I would say, have similar vibes. Maybe a little louder, but not much. Let's go there. Boop. Or, look at this one. A right Bobby Dazzler, I'd say. But a great sheep needs a great name. Well, surely you're going to be, Tufty. Boop. I did the wrong shout out, but my clips haven't been working, so I guess I probably shouldn't anyway. That's perfect. Beep, 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 beep. Ooh. Your first sheep. So proud of you, Mari. Shepherding is clearly in your bones. Now, the next step is grazing meadows. Eating the grass makes your sheep nice and woolly. Plus, it'll flush out those burgling mules. Just fly over to any meadow and set them down. In Lubinfields, could you look for my researcher, Bernard? He'll be on one of the emergency perches, as per our safety protocols. The one with the colorful windsock on top. I think it's over there, but not seeing it. Kai, have you ever seen this game? It's lovely. There appears to be two different ones here. This is from a family we've already met. Can you tell which one? It is a Cosmet. No, see, Flock Around... Yeah, Flock Around's a photography one. This is Flock. This came out 2 years ago. Its nose a different color to its body, I think, but blue-tailed, 3 vertical stripes, plain blue fin tips. Maybe? I think... Yeah, no, I think you're this. Because I think your nose is purple. There we go. We'll identify you. This one is multiplayer as well, which is really cool. I haven't got to play it with other people, but it is a multiplayer experience where you can all photograph these animals together. I need you as well. Maybe you're the pink one. Because we know you're a Cosmet. Like, we know you're a Cosmet. Yes, it does cost money. Let's see. Yeah, you are gonna be the pink-nosed one. It's a shorter game, Kai, so I don't think I would rely on that. Like, I'll probably finish this in 2 streams. But I do appreciate the thought. It's just a game I would recommend putting on your wish list and checking out, because it's just a good vibe. Keep searching for creatures to identify. Your guide's not gonna fill itself. And we've already met plenty. You know what? We can get some more. Do do do. No, I spooked it. I believe I can have one more. There we go. But yeah, you get your own little like flock to follow you around. So we've got 6 of them and then a sheep, and they'll just follow me wherever I go. And that's pink nose. Okay. But yeah, in multiplayer, you can each have your own flock. So you, like, up to 4 players all having 6 following them. And you all get to customize your bird to look however you want. And there's also little bits like that tunnel there. I think the other end is over here, right? So I think if I go here and I dash into this, yeah. You just get these really beautiful moments looking around in this game world. I made it back up to another there's the windsock. Oh, and here's this. Boop. That's great. Now leave the sheep to munch away. When the grass is all gone, you'll be able to find the burgling buell. So they're gonna graze for a little bit. We'll go over here and talk to our little Bernard here. Hi, I'm Bernard, one of Professor's research assistants. You must be Mari, right? Professor messaged me to say you're on the trail of the Emperor Cosmet. I saw a burgling buell carry the Cosmet whistle earlier. It headed off over the bridge. I'd search over there if I were you. Oh, and you got a challenge. Catch 3 buells in 2 minutes. Any species will do. I'm gonna grab these then. No! Worst timing. I'm doing a challenge. And then you press R1 for the next screen.
Ooh.
So your flock is full. Okay. Charming a new creature means getting rid of an older one will lose interest. Nothing personal, obviously. If you want to keep larger flocks, you need to find a way to keep their attention. Granted, use shiny baubles. Screen shows you the wild creatures currently in your flock. When you hit your flock limit, older creatures will leave to make room for new ones. If you want them to stay, just mark it as favorite. You can also swap. There's your map. Got it. I know how the map works. And this is the guide. I know how that works. Okay. The challenge is just to get 3 of these. Ah! There we go. Hey, Bernard. 2 wool as a reward. Let's go. And then over here, you're done grazing. Give me this. Oh. Found the mustard collection knitting patterns. New clothes. And then we get our sheep back. Hey, Rexon. Oh. Even experienced shepherds can lose track of sheep around here. If that happens, push try to call out to your sheep, they'll respond. Such clever little mites. Can I get these guys? There we go. Boop. It is a burb game. Burb-ish, anyway. New family discovered. Sprugs! You discover the Sprugs. They're pocket-sized nuggets with huge eyes. Some folks confuse them with thrips, but Sprugs never evolved wings. Well, I think it's rainbow. Yeah, roams in multicolored groups.
Oh.
Boop, 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 boop. I do like the Sprugs. We don't have a whistle for them, though, so... We can't grab those. We can grab Cosmets, though. Oh! Oh, actually, wait. I forgot. Oh, you can't be shorn yet. That's fine. Your sheep is eating. Let's see. Do we see any Cosmets around here? I hear one. I hear something. Over there? Huh? Oh. Oh, I'm just hearing these guys again. Woo woo, woo woo, woo woo, woo. I love the sounds. Also, this area is beautiful. I love this little bit here. Okay, let's go back over here. Do 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 do. Get ourselves another whistle. You found a shiny bauble. Your flock can now hold 8 creatures. Ooh, we're up to 8. Ooh. All right. We gotta shear our sheeps. Shear all. I love that animation. It's so cute.
Ah.
Little hover sausages. And look, it's wool. I love that. Calling them hover sausages. Okay, let's try and grab a Cosmet. Oh. Like I say, there were Cosmets around here, so we should be able to... Let's try and get this one to join us. Wait, did I not get the cut? I thought I got... Oh, no, one of them in this area had it. So it wasn't that one. Oop.
Hey.
Mari, it's lovely to have you back. Come and see me when you can, and bring wool. I'll knit you a warm and stylish wardrobe in no time. Keep an eye out for knitting patterns on your travels, too. Those burgling mules are made off of some of my best designs. They're naughty, but I suppose they have good taste. Bum, 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 bum. I love this game. Was that also not the one we needed? Map. No, that looks like I got all of them in this area. They're all claimed. There's an area down here I haven't gone to, and across the bridge. Oh, wait, no, the Cosmet Whistle is across the bridge, though, right? Yeah, so there's the bridge. Wait, you're new. Come here. Enjoy the lurk, guy. Okay, so you are a glebe. Oh no, you're a droop. Oh, you have wings. Call them air whales, but they're closer to dolphins. No. What makes you different than a glebe? Hey, Mello. Zooms around in groups called clicks. It's probably this one. Yeah, it's this one.
Oh.
The balsamic droop. I guess glebes are fluffier with their beaks. Let's see. Go across the bridge. Drop off our sheep. Might take a little bit. And check you out, because you're new. Oh, great. It's a Cosmet. I've now seen all the Cosmets, apparently. The camera, however, is not following the Cosmet. There we go. Spots on the fins, vertical stripes.
Oh.
Boobity-boo. Keep searching for creatures to identify. Your guide's not gonna fill itself. How are we doing over here? Where's our... There it is. Ow. Hey, Somya. Having only one sheep is making that take a little bit. I know these have a function, and I don't remember what it is. So, the reason I wanted to play this is apparently I played this game exactly 2 years ago. Because I last launched this in 2024, and I had, yesterday TikTok was like, hey, you should play this again. Or, well, you should share this again. And it completely suppressed the video to, like, only 20 people. I love when it does that, because it does the, like, on your day, and it's like, yeah, you should share this with people. And then it'll go, yeah, we found out this video was unoriginal compared to your other ones. Like, you told me to share it! You told me to post the video! Like, yes, it's unoriginal. I already posted it. That's how that works. I mentioned it slightly this morning, but I had to reset my TikTok feed this morning. Like, refresh the entire feed, so everything I'm getting is now whatever it wants to be. Because I ended up in a weird rut of biphobia, and it wasn't good for my mental health. Like, apparently TikTok is on this rampage of if it is a feed issue of a whole bunch of biphobic people mad that somebody goes, hey, if you won't date somebody because they're bi, you're biphobic and homophobic. Well, biphobic or homophobic was their statement, and they're not wrong. Like, that was the post, but it's a lot of people going, it's not biphobic to not want to date somebody, it's preference, blah, blah, blah. It's like, preferences can be bigoted. I don't... Like... Your preference is bigoted. Yay, Cosmic Whistle.
Hey.
Back. Go here. And shear all. God, I love that animation. So cute. But yeah. Yeah, like that's the thing. And it really comes down to people deciding that, like it really is coming down to people just like the only reason on that one that I would say is not inherently bigoted, but a level of trauma that they should work through with a psychiatrist, is thinking that a bi person is going to cheat on them rather than a straight person because they have more options, which is not inherently biphobia, but like, if you don't trust your partner, you don't trust your partner, and that's a conversation you need to be talking to with a therapist. Like, that's not on them, and I would say it's still biphobic to assume that there is a higher probability of them cheating just because they're bi. Like, if somebody's going to cheat, they're going to cheat. and their sexuality has nothing to do with it. It was funny though. Somebody was talking about how like, oh, but if they're into this, this, and this, and this, and I like a person who's straight wouldn't be able to give them everything they need. It's like that has nothing to do with sexuality or gender. Like if you're like if the things you are into don't align, they don't align. But that has nothing to do with sexuality or gender. Like, and I don't think people realize that, like, those aren't connected. Like, you genuinely, you do not need, like, gender and sexuality. Like, because my kind of, I posted this on Blue Sky earlier. But what I find funny is, I've never asked anyone I'm dating what their sexuality is. And they've never asked what mine is. I asked somebody if they wanted to go out with me. They said yes. We overlap. That's all it is. I don't need the details. I don't need to know if we're, like, I don't need to know their sexuality other than, are you attracted to me? Yes? Okay, let's continue. Like, you know what I mean? That's the funny thing that got me with it. Is like, no, that's all you need. You don't need to know your partner's sexuality. I've never needed to know my partner's sexuality. I think, statistically speaking, everybody I've dated has been bi. But, like, that's just coincidence. Yeah, exactly, Mello. Like, sexuality and gender identity really do not matter in a relationship whatsoever. Caring about your partner and communicating with your partner matters. Like that's the thing. It's so weird. I'd love to see a greater spotted cosmid. Don't... I have one. Oh, thanks. Get her up close. Like I already tamed one. Let's go. Yeah. But yeah, like what it's telling me is what I'm finding at least is that it just shows that a lot of people are really insecure. Oh yeah, like polyamory's not for me. I don't think. I don't think I would struggle. I don't think I would struggle with it. But like I'm somebody who gets paranoid as is about whether or not one partner cares about me, let alone having multiple. Like, yeah. If everybody consents to the relationship, nothing matters. Nothing else matters. If the relationship is consented to, that's it. Full stop, you know? But no, but yeah, my feed has become inundated. Is that the right use of that word? I need to double check this. Inundated with like all this crap. Cover with water, especially flood word. Overwhelm as if a flood. Yep, cool. Yep. My feed has become inundated with biphobic posts and people responding to the biphobia, going, "You're biphobic." Like, I think what's funny, somebody had called that out, is like, people don't mind being bigoted, they just hate being called bigoted. Like, all these hateful people don't mind and agree with everything you're saying is bigotry. They just don't want to be called bigoted, and it's like, yeah. They hate the word bigoted more than they hate the bigotry, is really the kind of summary on that. And it's really sad that people are like that. I thought that's what you were trying to do, Maple. I just checked the Discord and I saw the musical musings. Also, to answer the question of people having issues with GIFs not loading, if you're not noticing, most of the ones not loading are from Tenor. I'm guessing a server is down. An embed server is down. Is why they're not posting properly. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, that's fair, yeah. People are more terrified of being called out than they are of doing the thing. Ooh, we got all 10 now. I forgot how many you can have in your flock. It's so... Like, I can have 10 right now, and I'm only on the second stage. Like, look at that. Look at all of them following me. How many are we up to? Oh, I got 11. One's gonna leave. There it goes. It's gonna be that one. There it goes. Have a good one, Rat. This game is so pretty. Like, look at this, like, extra detail, right? There was definitely a fire here, like a forest fire, and then they've slowly been falling, and like just that visually is so nice. But yeah, like, I don't know. I think it's one of those things where people are afraid to learn, and when they learn, they don't want to change. And it's like, I still slip up and use the word dumb from time to time. I'm trying to remove it from my vocabulary, but I still do say it. But, like, intent matters, right? And part of the intent is trying not to use the word anymore. And that's not asking a lot. Like, just try not to use words that insult people's intelligence. Try not to use slurs is not a big ask, you know? I think my general stance is try not to use insults that have collateral, right? If you're going to insult somebody, make it about that person specifically, and not one that people will think something about themselves is also a negative. Because somebody had replied going... To some people, fat's a slur. It's like, it can be, yeah. But also, you shouldn't comment on anyone's weight. Ever. Ever. Don't comment on people's weight. Just don't. I've never insulted people for their weight. Not that I can think of, anyway. Like... And this includes skinny. I bring this up. My mom can't gain weight. My mom physically struggles with it. She was in a car accident when I was like 2. And ever since she's been pretty unable to gain weight. She also has ADHD and forgets to eat. She didn't realize she had ADHD till I explained it to her. But like, you don't know what somebody's going through. And I mean this including compliments. Don't compliment somebody on their weight either. Unless you know, like, somebody has been working to lose or gain weight. And you're complimenting them for doing a good job, and they're talking about it, and they're saying they're proud of it. Don't bring it up. Right? You have no need to talk about somebody's weight, right? And it's just, like, you don't have to do that. And, like... oh, somebody's on TV and I hate them, and like, okay, don't insult their weight, because if somebody's gonna hear you and think that that trait makes them bad too, because they may share that trait, and it's like you're causing collateral that you don't need to cause, you know? Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Pluto. It's just, you don't need to comment on weight, right? Like, we don't need to do that. Oh, actually, this is a good moment. Sorry, this is a little off topic. This is a good moment to talk about this. I changed the way the glow works around the monitor. I'm not sure I'm fully behind the way I changed it yet, because I can read text, right? And I don't want to read text. So let me go here. Here. And is it here? No. Here? Yes. Right, so it's got this border, and I think it's... Yeah, it's outer glow. Can I add... What if I do this? No. Where do I get that border back? I get it... Oh, up here. I want to get... I wish I could make that blurrier. I can make it more intense. I can make it lighter. Make it bigger and paler. I don't know. I'd like to blur that just as its own, but I feel like... Maybe more like that. It's there, but it's faint. You can see there's a little light around the screen, right? And I'm just trying to have that cast lighting there. But yeah, you don't comment on people's weight. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know if they have an eating disorder. You don't know that. And it's like, oh, but I wasn't attacking them. Yeah, but they heard it. They heard that you think less of somebody because of the weight they are. That's screwed up, right? Like, you don't think less of your friends because of their weight, but they hear you insult somebody because of their weight, and you've now inadvertently attacked them. You can do better, you know? Like, you can do better. One sec. Boo-ba-doo. Like, and she wasn't your mom. Like, that, I feel like that's on her. Like, she worded that very poorly, Blaze. Like, had she just asked the first part, you probably would have said yes. But the second part is like, well, if she's not your mom, then...
Hey.
Like, that does scream under a possibility of... Would you love me if you were adopted and not actually my kid? But, like, that doesn't make her not your mom, right? Like, that doesn't... And... Like, wording matters, especially when you're talking with small kids. Though knowing that, Blaze, are you adopted? Because that makes it sound like you might be adopted. Not trying to open up anything, but I feel like you might be adopted now after that question. Okay, these are thrips. That doesn't mean you're adopted, but that is weirdly kind of racist. Second set of wings kept aloft. No. Pink glow stays close to trees. Are you glowing pink? Drooping snoot zips. Long pointy nose posing yellow though.
Oh.
Keep searching for creature to identify. Your guide's not gonna fill itself. What is... There's like a... Oh, it's an owl! Hello? Hey, hey. Where'd you go? I couldn't see you. There was a text box at the bottom of my screen. Where are you? Oh, there it is. I lost it. Hey, Olivia. It's... I guess bird watching would be the best way to describe it. You're a grebe, right? No, glebe? No. Yeah, I think you're a glebe? No. Are you a buell? No, you have wing. You're flying. Let me peek at you. No, you're flying, but you don't have wings. Are you a buell? Yes. So it is a creature guide, go around, explore, and observe the creatures in the world is the whole goal of it. Let's see. But then what's fun is they give you this. Like, it's one of those creatures, but can you find the info? Large yellow spots on its top side. It's going to be a spotted buell. But it's a really lovely exploration game. It came out 2 years ago. I would recommend wishlisting it, checking it out when it's on sale. I don't think it's a bad price. It's $20, right? Which is not a bad price whatsoever. I'm of a firm belief that no game should be less than $20. However, it is understandable when people want to see it cheaper because they can't afford it given the economy. The games that I would argue I am more okay with being less than $20 are going to be your games that require a cooperative experience, where we're talking like Mecha Chameleon and Repo and things like that. I think those ones make a little more sense to require, almost require a cheaper price. I would put them at the halfway point where $10 is more of a better price for those. Only because I feel like if you're buying it, you're probably buying 2 copies, right? You're buying one for yourself and one for a friend. So that puts you at a 2-copy system. And I feel like those ones, I think like $20 is the minimum anything should cost, but I feel like it's hard for me to warrant buying something that is more than that, just given the economy. And the fact that I only make my money from streams. I don't make my money anywhere else, so I'm very limited, right? Okay, there is one grass spot over here. Where is it? I used the map, it pointed me over here. A little bit this way. There it is! Yeah, it's just a really cute game. Woo! I wonder, is there a wiki for this? Not flock around. Found it. I was hoping they had already cleaned up images for all of the creatures. They got screenshots for me. So if I want to grab screenshots of all of the creatures, I can get them that way. But I was hoping there'd be a already cleaned up image that I could use. But that saves me some screenshots. Okay, let's pull this out. So what happens while you're playing this is as you get to these spots, you can get rid of the burgling bules that are here. They stole a bunch of whistles at the beginning, and you can collect those whistles, and that increases your flock capacity and lets you, well, the baubles do that. The whistles let you summon different creatures to your group. So you get a little bit of both. Can't share them yet. Let's go over up here. We can't get the owl till nighttime, I don't think. We can go over here. We can talk to Nadia. Nadia!
Oh.
Is that you, Mari? Goodness me, it's been years. I'm still selling my woolens, so pop by if you need a new look. I don't take cash, remember, just good old balls of wool. Let's see. I would like to be a rainbow. That costs 6? Ooh. Rainbow scarf, though. Oh, the rainbow sweater. Listen, I'm after the rainbow sweater. It may have cost 5. Rainbow sweater, rainbow gloves. Let's go. But yeah, this is also an up to 4-player cooperative game. Which, yeah, imagine having all of these creatures flying behind you, and then you have 3 other friends also with that many creatures flying behind you. Like, does that not sound like the best cozy time? Also, control-wise, you don't have to worry about your height. It always kind of hovers you a set amount above the ground. So you really get to enjoy that kind of experience. Let's see what we got on the map. Nothing really new here. The water towers, the uplands, Verdant Bridge. My quest. Find the Emperor Cosmo. Okay, so we gotta be looking out over the terrain again. So there are perches all over. I just gotta remember. I think we gotta go back over to where Bernard is. Whenever I hear the name Bernard, my brain thinks of Megamind. Oh, there you are. It's just chilling on its own. Where'd he go? Where'd it go? It was right there. Like, I'm sure it went this way, but I lost track of it. Crap. I don't know where it ran to. It still says catch, but it's like, I don't know where it is. There you are. But yeah, I would say if you enjoy games like Journey, this is a good one. Oh my goodness, you caught it. Come back so I can take a closer look. Let's go up the updraft here. Also, I do want to apologize to people for the kind of heavy topics that have happened during the stream. It's just kind of what I've been dealing with the last couple of days, and people bugging me during. Hey, Bessie. Do, 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 do. I believe I missed... There you are. Hi. It's even more spectacular in person. Let me take a closer look, Mari. Absolutely breathtaking. And those color changes. Perhaps it's some kind of iridescence? I'll just collect a few samples. This won't hurt at all. And done. What a beautiful creature. Go back to the perch near the camp. Let's see if we can't trigger another cloud fall. Also, the Emperor Cosmic... Yeah, the Emperor Cosmic stays locked. I can unfavorite it. Like, I can go here and I can say, hey, don't save it, but we do want to save the Emperors. Whoop. I need water. Looks like you'll be able to reach the grassland now, Mari. Full of great meadows for your sheep. It is. Honestly, the creator of this, I believe it's Richard Hogg? I want to be right, yeah. No? What? I need to double check the name. Give me a second. Give me a second to get the right name. No, it is Richard Hogg. Okay. Yeah, Richard Hogg and Hollow Ponds. They're the ones who did Wilmot Works It Out, as well as I Am Dead and Hohokum. All very wonderful games. But yeah, Hollow Ponds is absolutely wonderful, and they make beautiful stuff. But they work with Richard Hogg, and Richard Hogg's stuff is just it's this comfy world that just sits so well. I heard a sheep. That wasn't mine. Where are you? There you are. Whoop.
Ooh.
Ooh, a woolly wonder. One of the finest grass for a classy sausage. Your name will be... Oh, we gotta choose Daisy.
Ah.
Okay, so now we got Daisy. There's a sparkle happening here. We hear the sparkle, right? Oh, it's that!
Ooh.
I forgot about these. Serious Always Twinkles, you found this one.
Oh.
You have to scan things you focus on. Let me take a look. It's quite a mystery. It looks like some kind of organic goo, but the sparkling effect is something I've never seen. Why this one so we can start tracking information? Can you scout the grass and see if there are any other deposits? I forgot about that. But yeah, that's the twinkly sound that we heard before. Those are Gallus glebes. But yeah, it's just a lot of exploration and finding pretty things, and it's such a good brain off kind of game. I am playing it on easy for the calls. There's actually a timing mini game with calling to add them to your team, but I don't really care enough to do that. Like, because it adds just a little bit of stress that I don't really want, you know? So we just chill. Look at you. You are a new family. You are a rustic.
Oh.
Now that's a rustic. Rustics are basically sky eels. They have distinctive frilly fins. Hides upright amongst reefs? No. Sleeps in the cups of aquatic dishweed. That one.
Hmm. Hmm.
But yeah, those ones took me a long time to find the first time because I didn't realize I had to like kind of examine the area first. I'm trying to remember if there's anything special here or if this is just a fun... I think it's just a fun thing. Honestly, this would be really neat with 4 people. Everybody like dashing between different ones. But yeah, I love the way that all these plants have been done. And it's all particle grass. Like, everything is a particle grass system. So I need to really learn that. Because this is the main system I want to learn to do in Godot. This wasn't made in Godot, but this is the main system I want to learn in Godot. Keep out for Tanya. Okay. But everything here is just particle grass, right? It's particle grass, except for the trees. The trees are solid. But, like, all the flowers and all that stuff, I need to learn that. Because that's what I want to create for the overlay. Woo-woo! Oh. Eat my sheepies! And now I could run off to another area. Or I can wait here. This is a small enough one, I may as well just wait. But, like, I could go do other stuff and then come back and collect the sheep after they've harvested. There we go. Oh. 14 creatures already. So many. And I believe... Nope, still not ready to be shorn. Who's being noisy up here? Okay, it's the sleeping ones that I identified earlier. Yeah, I want to run back over to where we saw the owl that we lost track of earlier. Hey, Cold! Because it is nearing nightfall, so we should be able to get it back. Oh, okay, so... Yeah, they'll eat here again. Because it regrows. I'm not after the reward, though. I want the, I want the wool. Oh, wait. I thought I already got the reward. There was another one here? Yeah, I was gonna say, I already retrieved it. I was after that. Yeah, so there we go. Give me. Look at that. Oh, only one of you is ready to shear. Probably should have waited so that way they're all synced. Do 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 do. Bum 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 ba dum bum bum ba bum ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Bah. Okay, so we saw the owl. The owl before was over here. And it's not there now. And I don't know if that owl sound we're hearing is actually them. Or if that's just environmental. I mean, it sounds pretty like it's them. Oh, what are you? I see you. What are you? You're a sprug, right? No, you look like a sprug. Okay. Bum ba da 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 da. Hides and holes must be pulled out. What's that one? Immediate. The music is too loud now. Why is it so loud? Why did it get so loud? Yeah, this game needs a better volume bar. I hear the owl, but I need to look for the owl in the trees. Oh, hey, there's another sprug. I'm glad I noticed it. Yeah, we need... The owl perches on top of the trees. And is not the easiest to see. The sun is rising. I'm not gonna find it at this rate. No. I hear it. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Aha! Oh, you're from one we've already seen? Oh. Are you? I wouldn't think that's on one we've already seen. Well, it has wings and it has no feathers, so it's not gonna be you. It's not gonna be you. You have wings and no feather. I'm betting, though, you're something maybe like the Piper? No, you're a glebe, really, but it has no feathers. Nocturnal, Mastiff, flat plate. Okay, so it's that. Glebes are harder. Glebes are definitely harder. Whee!
Oh.
I don't need an opportunity to catch that one. I've already got one. I found it while I was sleeping. I'm also just, like, listening for that sparkle sound. Pretty sure it's always like next to structures. So I would think that I'd be able to find it fairly easy. Woo, 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 woo. I need to watch a tutorial on how to make shader grass in Godot. Oh, there's some. Like that's one of the big things I need to figure out. That needs to be my starting point. Hey, Ravi. I'm alright. I've described it as I'm in sleep debt right now. You know what sleep debt is. That's kind of where I'm at. Like I can't seem to get enough sleep to try and make up. Oh, oh, you're the chicken one. Chicken? Chicken glebe. Is glebe. It is a glebe, yes. It is the... No, it's the warbling glebe. Hides in long grass, one single head feather.
Oh.
Not really in the long grass right now, but the other one, the gallus glebe, was the chicken one. But yeah, I haven't been getting good sleep. So I've been kind of existing in a perpetual state of exhaustion the last couple of days. Which has not been fun. I love these areas. This area is just absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. This is such a beautiful location. Like the paintings, all of it. This is inspirational to me. There is a special friend here. It is a bit harder to get. If I remember correctly, these guys are very skittish. Where'd you go? Got it. Whale. Oh, I've already seen this creature. I mean, are you also a glebe? It is! Okay. Oh yeah, didn't they say if it didn't match any other things in the glebe? Huge feathered mouth pouch. Boop. Frogmouth glebe. That's why the owl was in there. See, this is what I mean, though. This shouldn't be in that spot. It should be in, like, the upper left or the bottom right. All on its kind of own. Because it being like this doesn't help me figure out what anything is. Go back over here, get our sheepies and our Buell. In we go. Yay, now we can hold 16. I haven't been collecting enough of them.
Hey.
Daisy's ready for shearing. Okay, go to my sheep. Bat. A bunch of fruit there. But I believe we got something here. I forgot these plants sparkled. Yeah. You're the pink one. So you're a thrip.
Oh.
And then you're the pink thrip. The rosy thrip. And we do have whistles for thrips. So let's go over to the thrip. No! I somehow spooked it. I don't understand. Oh, I see now. I now understand the minigame. Took me till now to remember how that worked. The little sound meter is moving and I need to try and match it. I just didn't realize it was moving. I see you! Oh, it's one of the owls. The Hill of Holes! But no, I'm sleepy. I'm exhausted, and I know it's a little bit annoying for me to say that, but this is gonna be a shorter stream. I say shorter, it's been almost the 2 hours that it's supposed to be. I would normally go longer, I just don't have the energy in me right now. I need to get some food, stuff like that. I did mention this in the Discord and a little bit this morning. Once I get my bills caught up, because I'm still a bit behind on things, I've got to finish paying off the computer. We're $50 away from having, not even 50, we're like $30 away from having that permanently paid off. But then I need to finish paying off my taxes from last year, which is where my money's going to have to go next, which I owe that by October 1st. So money's still going to be tight. But after that, I want to get a proper setup to be able to do drawing streams, but use traditional, because I'm a lot better with a pencil than I ever am with digital. So I'd like to swap over to that if we can. And then I got little side projects. But we should be streaming tomorrow morning, assuming my sleep goes well. Like I said, sleep's been a mess. But I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. It always means a lot, and I appreciate y'all so much. If you're not in the Discord, we have a lot of really wonderful people there. It's a really welcoming and kind community. We're all really supportive of each other, and we just try to help each other out. I'm going to send you away. I'm going to send you over to the wonderful Eldritch Grandpa. You can go be kind over there for me. Okay? Go be lovely and wonderful over there. I would appreciate it a lot. But yeah, I hope you have a fantastic night. Please remember to take care of yourselves, get some food, all that fun stuff. I will catch you all later. That said, see ya. Love ya. Bye-bye.